And he was the king of Munster for 37 years, from AD 965 to 1002. And with his leadership, Ireland was united for the first time under a single king. Before that, there were kings of all the different sections of Ireland. While some scholars dispute this, it is said that the medieval harp that's displayed in the library at Trinity College in Dublin is the very harp that belonged to Brian Boru himself. So it's disputed, but I don't know. I like to believe it is. Yeah. Has anybody seen it? Has anybody been to Dublin and seen it? You've seen it? Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Kind of like, I don't know, I stared at it for about half an hour while I was there. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, I believe it is. All right, so moving away from ancient bardic themes, let's talk a little bit about a more modern Irish theme, love and turmoil. So this next tune is called Down by the Sally Gardens. And it was a poem written by William Butler Yeats, first published in 1889 as an old song resung, an attempt to reconstruct an old song for 3 lines, imperfectly remembered by an old peasant woman in the village of Ballistore, Sligo, who often remembers to sing them to herself. That was a really long title. So, in 1895, the poem was published under the present name Down by the Sally Gardens, which is a little more reasonable, right? The poem included no melody at the time, and then in 1909, Herbert Hughes set the poem to the music of Maid of Mourne Shore. And in that form, it became a staple of traditional Irish repertoire that's played to this day. It's a song of love and loss, and as with most Irish love songs, you simply can't have one without the other. some magic pedals down here. I don't know if you can see them from over there. But I have...
They give you what?
What's that?
And they give you what kind of effects?
All kinds of effects. But you know what? I'm going to do a Q&A at the end of the concert,
Okay.
and then I can tell you all about this stuff. How's that sound? All right, cool. Yes, so that was Down by the Sally Gardens. And so this next tune I'm going to play, I'm going to stay with the love and turmoil theme for a minute. And this next one, I'm going to use another fancy pedal. So, and this is called She Moved Through the Fair, which is another staple of Irish folk music. And this one, its lyrics were first published in Herbert Hughes' Irish Country Songs in 1909. And in this song, a man sees his lover move away from him through a field after telling him that since her family will approve, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. So, you know, that sounds pretty good, right? Happy. Except she returns as a ghost at night and says the same thing. And her death is unexplained, but the repetition of the haunting words leads us to believe that the couple will be reunited in the afterlife, which, you know, all right, well, that's not so happy. Some people believe that the song tells a tragic tale of the plague, and the ghost bride is warning her fiancé that he contracted the deadly disease from her and will soon join her in death, which really adds a very dark spin to it, doesn't it? So, yeah, I don't know, but anyway, that's Irish love songs for you. In a letter published in the Irish Times in 1970, Longford poet